They're gearing up for their big feature film against us, but this Christmas, things are about to get snazzy.
Oh, there we go.
Not have an SD card. Rip. Tragic.
Welcome back to the Hags podcast, Christmas edition, holiday edition, whatever you celebrate edition.
Oh, come on. Inclusive.
This is episode 23. And if my mic doesn't record properly this time, I'm going to do something I can't say on the internet.
Because we're trying to get monetized. In a one-horse open sleigh.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got my
Welcome
Christmas
back.
garb on.
Yes, we are festive today. Emily's got her green on. Jimmie's got her Christmas sweater on.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm ready for a Christmas party. I mean, I have a full-on dress on.
Oh, hell yeah. I
And
know that dress.
sweatpants that you can't see.
Is that the dress you wore for Dinner Amongst Friends?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I didn't get to keep that.
Oh, you didn't keep that one.
It's messed up.
I know.
That's okay.
Anyway.
It is a week from Christmas, the day we're filming. This comes out tomorrow. Holy cow, missing that extra week after Thanksgiving.
Dude.
Ooh, it went too fast. I'm not prepared.
Too fast.
I have so much work to do. Everyone
Insane.
does.
It's crazy. It's
What?
crazy.
Jimmie just licked her eyebrow.
I'm trying to get them straight. I didn't do them, and they were going a little rogue. Guys, I'm in the middle. I
out.
get up and stare at myself.
We all saw that.
Anyway,
Anyway.
life updates. I want to go first. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
You go
You go.
first.
We signed a lease.
Let's go. Let's
Yay.
hear it for
Security
New
deposit is
York.
down. We're
Mm.
moving February 8th, which is probably good because we need more time to pack. And
February 8th. We left February 9th.
Did
Wow.
we?
Yes.
Whoa.
almost a year directly after.
Maybe
Makes
you have.
sense.
I can't even speak. I was trying to say hopefully, and I said maypefully. Hopefully, you have better luck than us when you move.
Oh, Mayo. She
Well,
will.
we're only moving like 3.5 hours.
Uh-oh.
So it should be
Oh.
smoother.
We hope.
You know,
I'm
we
like
already did the big
equally-
move from Alabama.
Yeah, that was the big move. I'm like equally sad. I don't know why, but also equally excited. Not sad.
her?
Not sad's a bad word. Sad's a bad word. It's like emotional,
Nostalgic.
Oh.
And
nostalgic. Yes,
we're
yes.
all
need
entering
the-
you all have already entered the next chapter, but we are entering the next chapter.
I know.
And
Hags fully bi-coastal.
not to get, deep and emotional at the top of the episode, but I've been reflecting, as I always do. And
We love
it's
it.
just crazy. Alex and I have both been working our asses off for the past almost 11 years to get this.
I know,
And
dude. I
it's
know.
happening.
I'm so happy for you guys.
It's happening.
Oh, speaking of Alex, I think his spirit is following us
Oh my
because
god.
we saw his doppelganger in the airport in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
I was like, "That's Alex."
Same
walk-
hair, same
Same
shoes,
hair,
Same
same
shoes,
shoes,
same
walk,
clothing, same
same-
flannel,
same
Whoa.
flannel. I was like, "What?"
same
it would, like,
height.
Makes so much sense for him to see us and like keep walking. And I was like, "Is that him?" And then I was like, "No, I know he would." That would be him saying like, "Hey, miss you guys." It's just him.
Gotta
Mhm.
go.
Gotta
No,
go.
He would say hi if he
No,
saw
he would.
you.
He would come sit with us. And
That was
yeah.
not him. That was
No.
not him.
No, Alex is awesome.
Atlanta is the last place Alex wants to be.
Yeah.
T.
With peace and love.
Peace and love, us as well.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's very exciting. I didn't think we were going to get this place because of Daisy, but they made an exception because she's a good pup.
Daisy is a good pup, and anyone who would not want her in their apartment complex is their loss. Okay,
Mhm.
because she brings so much joy and love into the apartment complex.
She does.
Property value. She's the best.
Yeah. So it's very exciting. It's all
love
becoming
her.
real, and I can't wait.
Oh, I'm like
Yeah.
actually really emotional. I don't know why. I don't know. I think
Emily's
it's
like,
incredible.
I'm
Emily's like,
not.
girl.
We've known about this for a while.
I know, but it's real. It's
This is the
happening.
announcement, though,
Yes.
to the
I
pod.
know, but it doesn't
Yay.
make me emotional.
It's happening.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, side note. Today is Joe Day's birthday.
Oh,
Yay.
happy birthday, Joe Day.
Happy
That's
birthday,
our
Joe
editor.
Day.
A little Sagittarius king. We love
Yeah.
it.
I don't think
Mhm.
he watches,
No.
but we have to shout out Joe Day because we love him.
Yeah, he's not watching. Yeah,
He's busy.
I almost guarantee. You know what? He's busy, and we're gonna give him that.
Mhm.
Yeah. What the viewership we have is what? We got a good viewership.
We
About
we
30?
do. It's honestly it's good for
Mhm.
we're less than a year in.
Yeah, and we're like this to not even go on a little sidebar tangent, and I'm not prefacing, Emily. I'm
Oh.
just saying. I'm not prefacing. This is not a
Okay.
preface. It's
We'll
not
see.
a preface.
We'll
She's
see.
been clocking me on this. And now
Yeah.
freaking my light is messed up because I laughed. But this is almost like a diary for us, like a digital diary. And like we're putting in all the effort that we can, but like our main focus is always going to be filmmaking.
Mhm.
And like next year it's all about Against Us and making content. So this is just like a little bit of this is like fun, you know?
It is.
I have a
Every time.
wild TSA story
What is it?
about this past weekend with our flight. So, I accidentally
Oh.
I accidentally brought a Capri Sun in my bag, and I didn't know that I was going through TSA with it, and they never clocked it or anything. And then I was just sitting there waiting for the plane, and I was like digging through my bag, and I literally pull out a full filled Capri Sun.
That's not very reassuring.
I know
I
it's
didn't
not.
like that at all.
I know.
I
don't
did
like
not
that.
like that. I almost took it back
Yeah.
and said, "You missed this, and what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Because are you going to check everybody else's bag thoroughly?" No, I didn't like that at all.
Oh, and the TSA lady, before I walked through the metal detector, asked if I was over 13. So,
Rise up.
Girl,
That is crazy.
very crazy.
you don't look 13.
I know. I was very shocked.
That's baffling.
Yeah.
Although one time, and you know, I don't look as young as you did, but I think I was like 22 years old and we had to go to the junkyard to get a part for a car, and I got ID'd.
At a junkyard?
Because you have to be over 18 to go into the junkyard. And I was like 22 or 23.
What are they doing in this
But
junkyard?
you do have a baby. You do have a baby face.
Yeah, you do.
I know, but I was with Alex and he had a beard.
Yeah, but
What was I, his sister? Like,
it could have been. Could have been family.
Yeah, we look a lot alike.
Mhm.
Step family.
Adopted.
Yeah.
Did they ID Alex?
No,
Wow.
no,
It's always the girls.
it is.
Hey, that's a
I do have a
compliment.
baby face, but I think
You
that's a
do.
good thing.
It's a good
We all
thing.
kind of have a baby face. Well, obviously Emily, but I think Jimmie, you do too.
Oh, I definitely. My face is very round and plump.
That's not what I meant.
No, I know that's not what you meant, but it makes my face look more baby-esque.
You know, I always wonder, like, you know how some women reach like their early 30s and their face just goes,
Ooh.
you know what I mean?
Is that
Yeah.
coming for us?
I'm always wondering, is that going to happen to me? Like,
Am I gonna get that?
is my face about to get snatched? Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think mine is. I think she's gonna be. It looks like I have cheek filler though, so I got that
It does.
going for me. You do too. You have the high cheekbone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't have the. Don't have that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just
My
look
life
younger.
update. My mom got an espresso machine that
Mm.
I'm bringing back home to LA.
Ooh.
and it is nice.
How big is that? Where are you gonna put it?
So yeah, we're working with the logistics on that. I'm gonna put it in a carry-on and roll it around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like this. It's Delagny. It's like probably this wide, this long.
Mm.
But what I like about this one is it's not the espresso machine that you like have to like pack and like do it all yourself. It does everything for you. And
That's
it like makes the
fancy.
puck so,
So,
nice.
will you no longer be going to the coffee shop every single
Nope.
day?
No longer. And I haven't even done that here. And that I go every day, guys. I've done that for I don't even know how long.
What about your
long
guy?
time. I guess I'm gonna have to see him on the weekend. I guess it's gonna be a weekend excursion to see my barista man, my crush.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but I'll savor it
Saving
because he's
some
probably
money.
getting tired of seeing me every day, and I'm rolling out of bed, so it's not usually my best look. So I will be finessed on the weekend, and it will be something for him to look forward to.
Mm.
Lucky him.
Yep.
Emily, you got anything?
I have so many updates. I don't even know. Last week felt like a million weeks in one.
Oh my god! Every day
It was
we were
pure
doing
chaos.
something. It was chaos.
I know. I drove 3 hours with Noah, friend of the pod, guest of the pod.
Mm-hmm.
We drove to Tulare, California. 3 hours there, 3 hours back. We shot a whole commercial with an Olympic boxer. Very cool. Not the tea sip. It was fun. Tulare is literally in the middle of nowhere. Lots of cows. It was very weird. You couldn't even see the hills or the mountains or the desert, really. Oh my god. But on the way there, we literally saw a real live actual tumbleweed, which I've never seen one of those before.
We saw some driving in.
Oh, wait. I think we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also, you were in a different headspace. You were just trying to we had been on the road for like 30 hours. So you were like, I don't give a fuck.
I was trying to
I just want
go.
to be. Yeah.
You might have thought you were hallucinating or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
At that point, I'd been like,
Yeah.
where am I now? I'm lost. Never gonna
Yeah.
make it. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then on Wednesday, I did my very last scene study scene at the Anthony Gilardi acting studio. And I had to dance around the stage, in the words of Anthony Gilardi, like a nutcase. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did a scene from Pearl, her audition scene, if you know the movie, where she's all like, I'm a star! And then at the end, she gets like dragged off stage, but we put a little twist on it, and our stunt guy in the class threw me over his shoulder and carried me off stage while I was kicking and screaming.
I bet he loved it.
Oh,
James
yeah.
was eating it up.
Do you have a video?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. We'll drop in the
You gotta
video
send
for
it to
y'all.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
Time to go. I'm a star!
And then the first time Anthony made me, or he didn't make me, I asked him if I could do the scene with music, which, you know, on set, like, you wouldn't do it with music, but I'm like, I just want to do it for fun. And he was like, you know not to ask. He was like, fine. So then I did that, and then the second time he made me do it without music, which should have been humiliating, but it was actually quite hilarious and a lot of fun because everyone was dying laughing. So, good times. And then afterwards, Anthony gave me a really sweet, sappy little sad speech about how proud he was of me, and I was fighting for my life to not cry.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should have let it out.
You should
I know.
have. We did on Friday.
Oh.
It was just crying.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then Thursday, I sang for my first time in front of people.
How was that?
It actually, okay, kind of chaotic, but also really good. So there were 30 people going up that night, and I about died. And on the way to the class, our teacher called us, Sid, also guest on the pod.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. He called and he was telling me and our roommate Hodan where we were going in the class. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was like, and Emily's going 30th. And I was like,
Last.
But then he was like, I don't know if I should say this on the pod or not, but oh well, we will. We can decide if we should cut it or not.
I think it's fine. Just say it.
Okay, yeah. So he was like, the reasoning is kind of selfish, but I wanted to put someone sweet for the last person forever for one of our classes. And he was like, I wanted you to be the last person people see work in class. And I was like,
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet.
I
And
know.
when she performed the Hodan's music, Hodan was doing the music and her phone locked. And I was like filming Emily the whole time, and I just started bickering. I was like, girl, what are you doing? And it's just like the video goes down and it's like me bitching and Hodan's like trying to get it back up, like, I'm sorry. And then she like gets it back up and then she plays it and then messes it up again.
Oh
So like
God.
the forever footage of Emily is like me and Hodan like bickering and then her like doing it and starting over and then doing it again and then starting over and then doing it again.
Literally like 3 times. I was so stressed, and I like was so scared. I was singing Vienna by Billy Joel, and that's literally my favorite song, and I've had it memorized since I was like 12. But like before, anytime I do dancing or singing, I always panic before and think, oh my gosh, I literally forgot all the lyrics, I forgot all the moves, I forgot everything. And I was doing that before this. I was so nervous, so freaked out, and then I got through the first verse and then the music cut and I was like, you mean I have to do that again? So then we were all like trying to get it started. She started it from the middle and I was like, no, like from the top. And then she did it from the top, but I wasn't ready yet. And then I was like, no, from the top again. And she's like, that was the top. And I was like, I wasn't ready. And then I started singing finally from the top and I sang the wrong first line. And I was like, wait, no, go back. And she's like, that was from the top. And I'm like, just do it. And then Anthony's just in the background like, it's okay. It was so chaotic, but I got through it, didn't forget a line. And then there's like a very long musical break, and the whole class started waving their arms.
Did you see that on my
Aw.
on my Instagram story?
I probably did.
Yeah. It was so sweet. I was like, aw.
Send me that too.
I will. I'll
Yeah.
send you that.
I'll send you all the
insert
videos. It's kind of hard to hear me singing in the video, though, because the backing track was very loud, and the mic I'm singing in front of was not real. And I have a quiet voice, and I was nervous.
Yeah.
So,
You can hear me bickering though pretty loudly.
yeah. We got that.
Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. When will you realize piano waits for you? Piano waits for you.
Good.
Yeah. Good times.
Oh, what an
Yeah, it was
emotional
really
week.
good.
I know.
It was like every day was something at the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday was just I cried so I haven't cried like that. Like I was sobbing. And you know how when you cry so hard you lose control of your face?
Mm-hmm.
My face was contorting in ways and I was like sobbing.
Just pictured it.
And I know. It was, and then I was like, this is actually crazy. I'm in a room with people. I need to reel it in.
Sitting
And I
directly in front of Anthony.
I was literally sobbing.
Yeah.
Anthony does not cry. I've never seen him cry. And he
Really?
was tearing. Not the
Oh.
way that he did on Friday.
Oh, that's true.
Not like that. Like he gets emotional, but not the way he was on Friday. I've never seen that side of him. And he got emotional and he was telling this story about this. I'll keep it short. About this like Trevi worker. His name's Trevi. Trevi? Is that right?
I
He's a
don't
worker.
think so.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
Trevi. I think it's Trevi.
Yeah.
Tevi or Trevi?
I think it's
I think
Tevi.
I think it's Tevi. Yeah.
It's
Tevi.
whatever's from Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes. Yeah. So, and he's like the guy that like carries. I don't remember. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I don't remember who this character was, but essentially it was like this character with a lot of grit that was like working to build a better life for himself and his family. So he's like considered a dreamer. And Anthony had this like glass porcelain doll that played music that his dad gave him, and then his dad passed away, and then he's had this doll his entire life. And when he moved to LA, that was the only thing one of the only things he had when he came out here. I mean, other than like clothes and stuff. And then the doll broke when he was here, shattered to pieces, and that was like the one tether that he had to his dad, and to like, you know, it was like an emblem of like all of his dreams and like why he came to LA, and it broke and he was devastated. And his wife mailed all of the pieces into this company that rebuilt it, and it was brand new. And then I forgot to say this, halfway through LA when he was here, the music stopped playing, and it was like the one thing that he remembered hearing that he would listen to. And when it shattered and she got it rebuilt, and it was sent back to him and he got it. The music was there. So it was like fully new, everything. Like it was incredible. And he was basically saying that him closing the studio, and he like compared, it was an analogy to like compare him closing the studio to this doll, like it shattering and then rebuilding into something even better. It is like, he was like, we're closing this so we can be here, like we can produce our own content, I can private coach one-on-one, like I need to take that next step and I'm not going to do that, you know, by continuing the studio. And it was just
Wow. That's
devastating.
beautiful.
Yeah. And like he, as soon as he got done with it, he was like, okay. He didn't say like, I'm done. He just said, okay. And then he walked off stage and took the doll, and everybody was just
Sobbing.
hysterical.
And then he played a video recapping all of the breakthroughs through the last 13 years to the song Remember Me from Coco.
Yeah, and
Oh
everybody's
Sob fest.
It was yeah.
Mhm.
Are you about to cry right now?
No, I'm not about to cry, but I did get a little, I was just thinking, my brain just went yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy, and this is the last thing I'll say, and then we can move on to the main thing. I'm happy because in 2025, I don't want to be in classes anymore. Like, it's just really time consuming, like with the job, I'm going to take like, I want to do like clown classes in UCB, but that doesn't require the amount of prep work that like a scene study class does. And I'm just excited to focus on HAG and not be so burnt out, because I like got really burnt out. And
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, when I moved to Huntsville, I left my acting studio that I was at for 5 years, like where I really learned to act. And at my last class, Rebecca surprised me and brought in a bunch of homemade cupcakes and balloons, and like we all threw a party. And I cried a lot. And then
Yeah.
I was trying to hold it in, and then the car ride home, I just lost it and was sobbing. Because that was like the one, we don't need to get fully into it, but that was like the one constant in my life during that time period, besides Alex, that was like good.
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about the studio.
Yeah, especially throughout this whole year.
Yeah. God.
no,
Yeah,
sad.
I know.
Mhm.
Bittersweet.
Yeah. Okay. Time to be happy again, because we're getting into the Christmas segment.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is Two Truths and a Lie Christmas Holiday Edition. So it can be anything from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Two Truths and a Lie, some little fun fact stories. Okay. If we need to take a second, we can.
Yeah, I
Let
was
me
trying to think and I literally can't remember anything.
Okay. I think I have. Okay, I think I have it.
Okay, go ahead.
I ate 2 rolls of sushi, and the plastic was still on the sushi. Ate it.
On Christmas?
It was 3 days before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe it was after Christmas. No, it was 3 days before. I was the 3rd runner-up for the talent show in my 5th grade class. It was like the holiday talent show that we did. And I think the main reason I won is when I pulled the piano bench out, it farted. Like it made a farting noise. And everybody's like, ha ha ha. Got a lot of claps though. I did like the claps when I did that. And then the 3rd is I was like hosting we had like not high school, in elementary school, we had this thing where we would broadcast the news every morning, and like every week a different classroom would do it. like we would like go and like say the weather, say the news. It was like a 2-minute thing, and it was live, so we would have like cameramen, we would have people on the computer. It was like a whole thing. And then I got to be the news anchor on that week, and I was so nervous I cried in front of the whole school. Those are my 3.
The third one.
What do you think, Emily?
The sushi one is so out of place, but I feel like you would do that. Maybe the second.
The second one is the farting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the third one.
I knew it.
I was too scared to ever be in the anchor. I was
Wait.
always the cameraman.
That's so true. I didn't think that one through.
And I literally devoured 2 sushis, and I had a panic attack
Because
because the lady was like taking the plastic off, and I said, "What are you doing? Is that on the sushi?" And she was like, "Yeah, you got to remove it." And I said, "I've eaten 2 rolls," and I was like in the bathroom, like trying to make myself throw up. I was in China, and I like, yeah, I was so scared.
Were they
Yeah.
individually wrapped? Like, how did you not?
Like, it was like, I don't know how I didn't know. Yes, they were. Each sushi thing was individually wrapped because it was
Oh.
cut,
Hmm.
and it was like a plastic. It was like,
Saran wrap?
it was like kind of like Saran wrap, where it was like really thin and flimsy. So I just didn't feel it in my mouth. I don't know. Yeah, it was not good. I was so scared. Okay.
Okay, I'll go. If you're not ready, Emily.
No.
Okay. First thing, Santa Claus brought me 2 turtles one year when I was in elementary school. Second thing, I was in my church's Christmas play every year in elementary school. Third thing, I got bongos from Santa, and our tree was in the sunroom, which is very cold in the winter. So as soon as I hit it, I broke it.
Good. I'm gonna go with that second one. Can I have follow-up questions or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who were you in the Christmas play?
I wasn't anything. I wasn't a lead role. I was kind of just like in the ensemble singing. Like the children's choir was in it, so we would be on like the side as like the townspeople. I don't know what they're called. They're not like the shepherds.
So
And
it's
my
either gonna
dad would be one of the wise men.
Nuh-uh. It's 2.
What
Why
was
would
the
he not
first
be?
one?
Wasn't he always Judas?
That's Easter, Jimmie.
Oh God. A lie. You're right.
Oh god.
The first one was the turtles.
Okay, no, can I
I think it's
retract
the
that?
first one.
I think it's the first one too. I don't think you'd get 2 turtles.
It's not the first one I got to.
It's the
No.
third.
It's not the third.
So it is the second.
Listen to my intuition, Jimmie. Can I go back on my first
Wow.
answer?
No, it's too late.
Damn it.
I tricked you.
Were you a lead?
We were never in the Christmas play.
God,
Oh.
I got
My dad was in the
confused.
Easter one when I was little.
I was
But
like, he was
yeah.
Judas every year.
he was Judas every year.
That's so funny. I tell so many people that.
She does. She literally did last week.
It's so funny.
Anyway, yeah, I had 2 turtles. Oh wait, you know what? It was 1 turtle. My other 2 turtles were a different time. But I did get the 1 turtle for Christmas. I got my turtles mixed up because I had them all 3 at the same time. And I asked my parents, I was like, how did Santa bring turtles on a sleigh? I was like, I don't believe you. And my mom made up this elaborate story that a train comes and she's like, the train goes that way down through the yard and it disappears. And I was like, yeah.
I would have believed that. I was so gullible.
Okay, Emily.
Wait, let me think. I think I have
Tap in, Emily.
I have my lie and I have my truth. I don't know if I'm a second truth. I'll figure it up on this. Wait, no. 5 seconds.
Bong, bong.
I genuinely have no memory of Christmas. Okay, I think I got it. So, when I was 14, I was Jovi in Elf Jr. the Musical, and I hated makeup. And beforehand, my mom and I had a huge fight about how much blush I was wearing. And then while I was on stage, and when I was backstage doing a quick change, my zipper broke and I got stuck in this really ugly dress. And then I had a meltdown after the show.
That feels true.
Oh,
Actually, no, that's true.
damn
Continue.
it! No. Okay.
Keep going. It's too late.
And then
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I've heard this.
You told us that already.
I did.
That's
Anyway, keep going with the bit.
Yeah, keep
Okay.
going. You're good.
Follow through.
Okay. Then the first year that I had my driver's license, when I was 16, it snowed, and I couldn't get my car back up the hill, and I hit a tree. Third, I was Mary in my very first little Christmas play, and it was in Australia, so we were wearing shorts, and I refused to speak.
It's 2.
Wow.
It's 2.
Yeah. That was too easy. I can't remember
No,
Christmas.
the reason why it was too easy, Emily, is because you said, I have my truth and my lie. And then you said, I'm
Well,
gonna think
I
of
switched
my
up the
third one
order.
on this spot.
That's
But
not
you
why.
put
That's
the
not why.
third one last.
Oh,
Did you come up with the one on the spot third?
I don't think so.
She thought about it for a second.
Yeah.
I
That
could
was the
tell just
car.
because
I literally despise this game. But we love.
Also, I've known you hit a deer. That's the only wreck you said
Yeah, I
you've
hit
ever
a
been in.
deer. I didn't hit a deer, I got hit by a deer,
You know what?
for the record.
if the insurance company is listening.
It hit
didn't
me.
cause damage.
Yeah.
It didn't?
Yeah, no. It
Oh, that's
left a
good.
skid mark on my car, and that was fun. But yeah, I've never hit a tree.
Yeah, I was about to say I
Well,
wouldn't know.
thank God.
I know.
Thank
That would be
God.
bad.
I couldn't
Thank
get
God
my
it's
car
a
up the
lie.
hill, though. That part was true.
I feel like that happens often at your parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
hill is
steep
crazy.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. Rest in peace to my bongos.
Mhm.
Okay, now we're going to have a Christmas movie battle royale where we debate the best Christmas movie. And then what's so funny, Jimmie?
I don't know.
I know what she's about to say, and I'm not.
I'm
taking
not.
it.
I'm
She
not
did
even
come up
going
with this
to.
segment.
I'm
Just
not even
saying.
going. I'm not even gonna say it. You don't
Wow.
know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I know.
No.
I'll go. And this, I don't feel like super strongly about this, but for my personal life, it has to be Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Oh, so good.
Because, first of all, there's so many iconic lines. Martha May Whovier has the best lights. Betty, hi. You know, there's so many. The costume and the makeup and the special effects and Jim Carrey in that damn
Dude.
Grinch costume for like
God,
16
he's
hours
so
a day.
good.
The sets, it's all just iconic. Ron Howard
Iconic.
crushed, Jim Carrey crushed, Taylor Momsen, everyone crushed. And like that came out when I was 4 years old.
Mhm.
Wait, is that the
3 or
live
4.
action one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
So, you know, it's nostalgic. It reminds me of my childhood. Another thing that movie does really well is it's a family movie, but there's so many little jokes hidden in for adults.
There's double entendres everywhere throughout the film.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't get this joke about the keys until like I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Emily?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
That's
You should
crazy.
watch it this year.
It's
I will.
really good.
It's really good. You have to
It's
watch
re-
it.
I haven't seen it in a long time. It's been like 5 years.
Wow. We watch it every year.
I'm
Yeah.
confused because wasn't there a new Grinch that came out like 10 years ago?
There's been multiple
animated
new
ones.
Grinches. Honestly, the animated one that came out, fire.
I thought
So
it was
good.
live action though.
There was a
Mm-mm.
live action one, wasn't there? At post Jim Carrey, wasn't
I
there another
think-
one?
No,
Huh.
they've all been animated.
I just
guess
heard
they
about it
have all
really
been
late.
animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my answer. And the most iconic scene in that one, I mean, oh man, it's got to be the sled when he's at the
Yeah.
top of the hill and then it
Yeah.
comes down and goes into the town.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, Max, I love ya.
He's so talented, dude.
I know.
Just a little
And my
tangent
husband
about Jim
looks
Carrey.
like him.
He
Mhm.
does.
And my
He's-
husband can also make his face do weird things.
Mm-hmm.
Contort it, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know what Jim Carrey is ethnically, but maybe it's a Slavic thing, because Jimmie, you can do weird things with your face too.
Yeah, I have a pretty malleable face. So let's look at Jim Carrey ethnicity. Is he a Balkan? French, Irish, Scottish.
Okay.
French Canadian.
Oh yeah, he is Canadian.
Yeah, I forget. Oi. Yeah, he's so. Oh, my tangent. Have you guys seen his interview? It was like 2009, 10, 11, something. And Timothy Chalamet was talking about it, but he was at this like fashion event, and he's just like trolling this interviewer. Have y'all seen that? I totally
Yeah.
forgot about that, and
It's
then it like
iconic.
resurfaced. So funny. He's like, nothing matters, and this is pretty vapid. And she's like,
I love
am I
it.
supposed to entertain this? Is he joking? What do I do? And he's just like walking circles around her, just like spewing, like just talking shit. And she's like, I love that.
I bet she didn't sleep that night.
No, I'd be so
Mhm.
stressed. I'd be like, oh, please don't air this. Please.
But yeah, he's incredibly talented.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, my movie is just because I love it so much. Okay. I don't think it's the best Christmas movie. It is a great Christmas movie, but like, you know what? No, I'm going to retract all that. It doesn't matter.
Oh wow, you're not prefacing.
No, I'm not. I'll take it back.
Nope.
Mine is The Holiday. Cameron
I
Diaz,
love the
Jack
holiday.
Black, Jude Law, and my girl, the one and only Kate Winslet.
Mm.
I love that movie. Iconic. It literally, it's so, I don't know, it just makes me feel really good about like,
Mhm.
I love traveling. I love how these women like trusted one another to just like, they were both just really unhappy with where their lives were at. And they're like, we're going to do a house swap. We're going to go on houseswap.org and swap houses with a random person. And they like both like leaned in and met two amazing people. Also love Jack Black. He's so funny. He is so talented in this movie. I love his comedy. The Holiday. It's
And
gotta be-
we picketed with him.
Oh, that's our bestie.
Mm.
He was on the front lines. And
I
he was
made eye
leading
contact
us.
with him twice, so
Yeah, that we go way back with Jack. Okay. And yeah, The Holiday. I think the most iconic scene. Oh, there's so many. I love the napkin at the table scene with Jude Law and Cameron Diaz with his daughter.
Mm,
And he's like doing the little Mr. Napkin Man
that's so cute.
at the table. And like you just kind of see Cameron Diaz's character because she's so driven in her career that she like didn't ever take the time to like really cherish the romantic relationships in her life. And then she's just like letting this guy, she's fully vulnerable with this man, and she just is like, I'm just gonna like allow myself to feel comfortable in the situation. She like didn't have kids, and yeah, it's so good. It's such a good movie.
It's so good. I watch it
And
every year. It's one
every
of my
year.
not only one of my favorite Christmas movies, it's one of my favorite movies.
Same.
Period.
It's so good. Like the writing, the cinematography, it's so good. And I want to go to the UK, and I want to stay in a little cottage like that.
It's so cute.
So bad.
I don't think I've
Emily?
ever seen that one.
Oh my
Emily,
gosh.
you
You
would
need to
love
watch it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You know the term meet cute?
Oh, that's yeah.
That's
Where it came from.
Yeah. It was
Um,
between Kate Winslet and Jack Black's
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
Mhm.
I think the best Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation.
Mm.
Oh, I forget about that movie.
It's a classic. Literally, every scene in it is a home run.
That is the Chouse family Christmas movie that they watch every year.
Nice.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, literally every scene is so well written, so hilarious. The characters are iconic.
Is
It's
this the
so
one where
good.
they have the battle between the two different houses, or is that National Lake?
No.
Which one am I mixing?
This is the one with Todd and Margot, and the cat that gets electrocuted, and they're driving down the road one time, and they get stuck under a giant, like, 18-wheeler with their Christmas tree, and then...
Jimmie, it is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
That is the one that I'm thinking of. I haven't seen this in so long. I kind of forgot the movie.
Wow.
We watched it on Thanksgiving.
You did?
So good.
That's how ingrained it is in family.
Yeah. I don't know what the best scene from it would be, though. They're all incredible and amazing. The prayer scene where they're like, "Can you say grace?" And she's like, "Grace, she died however many years ago." And then she says the national anthem as the prayer.
So funny.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
It's literally genius writing.
It's so good.
That's so funny.
Hack needs to make a comedy Christmas movie one year.
Dude,
oh my gosh.
yeah, we do.
I'm so down.
Hey, comedy's coming up for us. Could be.
We need it. We're going to need it after Against Us.
Yeah, we are.
But I will say, I agree with all of us. All of those movies are fantastic.
I know, they're all really good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys
Can't
ever
go
watch
wrong.
that? Yeah, you can't go wrong. Did you guys ever watch the movie I'll Be Home for Christmas with the guy who, like, misses the bus and he has to, like, basically, what is this called?
Hitchhike.
Hitchhike all the way home.
I think I
seen
have seen that. I
don't think so.
I watch so many Christmas movies.
Same.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Or-
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah, it's been a long
So
time,
good.
though. Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember watching it and I was like, I was in college and I was like, this is really not politically correct. Like, this is really gross.
Yeah, it was made in the 80s. So.
Yeah, and it's like, Jimmie, you can move, you can take a step back and appreciate the art for what it was. Because, like, at that time, this was what people saw as comedy.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Airplane. Have you guys seen Airplane? The
Mm-mm.
70s
I don't think
comedy?
so.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy how much you forget. Especially, like, when you watched a movie as a kid and then you rewatch it now and you're
Oh
like,
my god, you're like, oh my god.
"Ooh, holy
what?"
crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, next question. Which holiday movie would you want to have a cameo in?
I've been thinking about this one. I'm gonna say The Polar Express with Tom Hanks. And I know it's all animated. But I think voice acting with him would be so fun. And I
That would
know
be
I'm
really
probably
cool.
going to be in my own little booth talking to myself. But not all the time. Sometimes they have like a collective thing where you're like riffing. Not riffing because you're on script, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be so fun. Or because I just really love the Polar Express. And I thought it was like, it really pushed animation at the time because
Oh, I agree.
It was really well done. Or Elf with Will Ferrell. I would love to be in that movie with him. I feel like I would laugh the entire time and wouldn't be able to take a scene seriously. But I would love to have done that with him.
Maybe we can ask friend of the show, Krishna, to hook us up with Will Ferrell.
That's her new homie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could. I was talking about her last night.
But yeah, mine was going to be Elf as well. And then if it wasn't Elf, it'd be the Grinch because I'd want to get in the Whoville makeup.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. And then just
to
like
see.
be a masterclass just to watch Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Any
what about
other
you?
any thoughts?
Well, I was also in between Elf or White Christmas. Because I
Ooh,
just want to do
classic.
like the sisters scene or like one of the dance scenes with Judy Garland and Vera Ellen.
That would be really
Yeah.
cool.
Wait,
That's
that wasn't Judy
classic.
Garland in that.
No.
No.
That's
But
embarrassing.
I knew what you were saying.
Vera Ellen, know her, love her. Yeah. I would love to be in one of those scenes.
It just started downpouring.
It's been raining here.
Can you hear it?
No.
No, I
Very good.
can't. I love it. I love how wet it is at home. It is so dry and sunny in
I
LA,
love
and I'm
it.
sick of it. No, every once in a while, I want some rain.
No.
I want a thunderstorm. I want to go outside and feel a little damp. I just shake it up. You know?
Oh,
I hear
Daisy has
Daisy.
entered the room.
I hear Daisy girl.
She's scared of the weather.
Aw,
She's under the desk now.
good pup.
She's a good
Very
puppy.
good pup.
A good pup. Yeah, well, let
Um,
me think of another cameo. I think. Oh, Braveheart or Die Hard. Braveheart. Wait,
Die
what is
Hard.
it called? Die Hard.
I love
that
Die
would be
Hard.
fun. I do too. I didn't watch it until like 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I still haven't seen it.
It's
Emily,
so good.
you need to start watching these movies.
Oh my god, it's so good. I was like, why have I slept on this movie? It is so good. I think that would be really fun because of all the like what is it called? The stunts and
Yeah.
I think
So
that would
much
be really
action.
fun. So much action. Yeah, those are mine.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Next question.
Oh.
If you would throw a Christmas party, who would you invite if you could only invite 3 people? Now, Jimmie, you came up with this. I have a question about it.
Yeah.
Is this like for networking or like personally?
I think it's whatever you want it to be. I'm doing it personally.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
We're
gonna
all
say.
producers. We're like, is this to
Yeah, I was
further
like,
our career?
The
Is
people
this
I
to
want would be
network?
there.
Okay,
it?
Margot Robbie.
That was gonna be mine. We'd have a Barbie Christmas.
Okay, Jimmie, you go first. Set the precedent.
Anthony Bourdain. Dead or alive, I meant to say.
I thought you said personal.
It is personal.
Oh, I thought
No.
you were like about to name people you know in real life.
Yeah,
No,
it's like, if it's
personal is
personal,
men.
it's gonna be my husband and my dog.
Yeah.
No, when I said personal, I meant it's not to advance the career. Just see what I mean? It's to have a follow all the time.
Yeah.
It's to have a great Christmas. So with that, Anthony Bourdain. And he will be up talking about his travels, the food that he's eaten, and everybody will be mute because we all need to listen to this man speak. I love Anthony Bourdain. I love him so much. So him. There's a lot of people that I'm do. Actually, let me not say that.
God.
That was more of a horny choice, and I think I should not say him. Anthony Bourdain.
Got
Okay.
that one.
And then I think honestly Jim Carrey. I feel like Jim Carrey and Anthony Bourdain operate on the same frequency and they would just be like shooting the shit. I think they would be so fun. I think they would be like themselves. It would be fun and I would not say a word and I would just listen to them talk. And I think the third person, Anthony Bourdain, Jim Carrey, and then the third person would be okay, I'm stuck between 3 people. What type of Christmas party do I want to have?
It's not real.
Only because I'm reading The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I've just like I've been obsessed with her and all of my stuff that I've been doing, like everything I'm like on ChatGPT. How like asking Sylvia about Sylvia Plath's life. I think Sylvia Plath. I think those would be my 3. And they're all like so knowledgeable. So I could just like, and they're all different parts of knowledgeable. Like one's like culinary and travel, and one's like literary, and then one is in entertainment. So it would be very well rounded.
That is very well rounded.
Yeah. And then I would not say a word.
Mine would not be well rounded.
It doesn't have to be.
So here's what I'm thinking: Ben Schwartz.
Oh,
Immediately, Ben Schwartz.
Oh my
He's
God.
bringing the jokes. It's gonna be
You're
hilarious.
getting entertained. I
Number
fumbled on that.
2, Eva Longoria. Not only do I love her and look up to her, but she owns a tequila company. She's bringing the
Ooh.
cocktails.
You're getting
Okay.
lit.
Person number 3. This is tricky, but I'm gonna have to go with Meredith Hayden, Wishbone Kitchen.
Oh,
Because
you're eating well.
She's gonna cook everything very well, and she's also gonna host this party, and she's an excellent host. The decor is gonna be immaculate. The food will be amazing. We'll have the drinks, we'll have the jokes. It'll be a good night.
Wait, can I party hop? Can I go from my party to your party?
Sure. Emily.
Mine literally just changed as I was sitting here thinking, so I don't know what to do. First party, it was going to be Margot Robbie, Amy Poehler, and Will Ferrell, I think. But then I was rethinking who the one guy would be, or like Amy Poehler or something. And then I went over to the Smartless crew and I was like, who would bring comedy every second? And I was like, oh my gosh, we need a party with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay,
So,
I like where you're going with that. Yes,
all excellent options.
That'll be the next year.
I saw the Jason clip where he's with Will, and he's like, "You just like to sweat and not exert any exercise." And then Will's like, "What did you do? Run on a treadmill?" He's like, "You got bags under your eyes. Don't come for me."
They're
And then
so
the cameraman
funny.
laughs, and then Jason goes, "You shouldn't be laughing. You're shaking the camera. What? Why was that so funny?" I love them.
They're so funny. I just want people who are funny.
I do too.
That's all. But I would like a Barbie Christmas.
That would be very fun. That would be my
Mhm.
networking party, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
with Margot.
I don't care to network. I'm just there for the good times.
you're there for
I'm
the
trying to
vibes.
get Lucky Chap X Hag, so
Yeah, me too. Me and you. We'll be pushing.
Mhm.
I'll also just hang out with her, though. That's fine as well.
Yeah.
If she sees this clip.
I got a pitch.
She probably won't. But anyway.
Yeah, if Joe Day's not watching, she's not.
Please.
Valid.
What is your ultimate Christmas wish list as a filmmaker actor? I've been asking for this for a decade.
I think you're
and
going to say the same thing.
No one ever gets, I don't know. No one ever
Okay,
gets me
wait.
this. All I want is a damn gift card to an acting studio.
Oh,
Like whichever one I'm using at the moment. Just can you just pay for like a month or something?
yeah.
Help a girl out.
Yeah.
Never happens. That's like very realistic. If we're going extravagant, I mean, buy me an office building with a soundstage attached and full camera gear.
No, literally. Get me locked and loaded. Invest
Stage
$1
at Warner
million
Bros.
Yeah,
into against us.
exactly.
Isn't that crazy? How we're actors are just so broke that we're just like, can you just like pay for a month of my class? And I'll be eternally grateful. That's crazy. It's so insane that we have to like pay to live, and then we also have like a full-time thing of bills to be an actor. It's like so much money. It's crazy.
Also, I went to Alex's office Christmas party last week, and the office was just so nice. And I was like, if we could just have this singular conference room for Hag, I'd be happy.
I would love to do that.
Just this one room.
I wish. Hey,
One
we could
day.
have a location. Yeah,
One day
I
it'll
agree.
happen.
I agree.
And I can picture it.
Me too. I want the Lucky Chap, how they have that like really cool fridge. I want a fridge like that.
It's so cool. I love their office.
I know. I think my wish list would be a milli. Just a nice little
Just
milli
$1
for
million.
Insta. Yeah,
I don't know if that's...
Is that
This
count?
is like... These are more wishes than gifts.
You know what? That's true.
Anything can be a gift if you find the right person.
Hey,
That's true. I hope no one's watching this for practical advice to gifts to the filmmaker or actor in their life.
I think yeah. I mean, if we're going practical advice, I wish I could have a black magic mini with a good lens kit. That would be nice. Yeah, pocket black magic or whatever they're called. Yeah, that would be nice. They are so beautiful.
It's still a little pricey, but
yeah, still pricey. But Casey has a black magic, and he shot I can't remember the name of that film.
Fashion, Pure Thoughts.
Pure Thoughts. 3/4 of the film was shot just being lit by two phones. The back of just the flashlight of two phones. And it still was so beautiful because that camera is just incredible. It just allows so much room for error because it's just so well made.
yeah. in college we used black magic Ursas, which are like the
Ugh.
giant version of that.
Yeah.
I would just like a role in a Christmas musical movie.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's all
again,
I would like.
Not practical.
Yeah, this
It's
is our
so
wish
practical.
Someone
between
can't
the
gift
sec.
that to you,
Oh yeah.
or their loved
Right,
one who's an
casting
actor.
director or a director, they can be like, here you go, just for you.
Okay, true.
I don't know what else practical. I would like horseback riding. Oh, I would like a horse and land for the horse.
That's
Again,
less
not-
practical.
Maybe, okay, horseback riding lessons.
We
there
can
you go.
start there.
practical.
We can start there.
I
Yeah.
also love acting books for the
Ooh.
actor in your life. Filmmaking
Yes.
books, very good.
SD cards.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
can never
we-
have enough SD cards.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
just disappear. They just
Yeah,
Is everyone done with the gifts?
I guess.
I think so.
If we have to be done.
I'm trying to think of something else.
Okay, so since I made this, Jimmie and Emily, you two are just going to be the ones filling it in, so we'll just go every other. Okay. So, Emily, give me an adjective.
Jump in.
That's not an adjective, that's a verb.
That's a verb, my girl.
Oh god.
A descriptive word.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Snazzy.
Okay, snazzy. Jimmie, give me another adjective.
I wanted it to be something funny, but also good.
You'll have plenty more opportunities.
Okay, another adjective. You said snazzy?
Mm-hmm.
Ugly.
Okay. Emily, give me a plural noun.
Barbies.
Okay, that works. Jimmie, give me a holiday treat.
Deviled eggs.
Interesting treat. Does that
Particularly the deviled eggs with the dill relish.
Mhm.
Please add that.
For
Oh.
the in and out aftertaste.
With
Yes.
dill relish.
It's very
Okay.
important.
And Emily, give me another adjective, please.
Disgusting.
Jimmie, give me a warm beverage.
Hot toddy.
My phone tried to autocorrect that to tortillas. Emily, another noun.
Car.
Car.
I was looking at a car.
Jimmie, an adjective, please.
Busted.
Busted. Okay. Emily, a plural noun.
Castles.
Castles. Okay, we're almost done. Jimmie, give me an object.
Rolling chair.
Rolling chair. I lied, we're not. Emily, give me a plural noun.
Oh god, with the plural nouns. Horses.
Jimmie, give me a number.
34.
Emily, an adjective.
Glindified.
Jimmie, a holiday villain.
Do I want to be on the nose?
Whatever your heart desires.
Marco Rubio. I was going to say
Who?
Scrooge. Marco Rubio is a
He's a
politician.
politician.
Oh, that's what I thought, but I was like, nice.
A genre, Emily.
Ooh, horror.
An adjective, Jimmie.
Bitch ass. But bitch ass is an adjective because it's a way that somebody can act. Bitch ass.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that works. And then a holiday item, Emily.
Santa sleigh.
Plural noun, Jimmie.
Deer.
Now
No.
we're oh, no. Okay.
No, deer. We'll just say deer.
And an adjective, Emily.
Disgustified.
You already
Okay.
said disgusting.
Yeah, pick a different one.
Oops, I forgot. Beautiful.
There you go.
Okay. A Christmas filmmaking tale. Get ready for a dramatic and festive holiday story featuring Cheyenne, Jimmie, and Emily, 3 rising stars in the world of acting and filmmaking. They're gearing up for their big feature film Against Us, but this Christmas, things are about to get snazzy.
Oh, there we go.
On a cold, ugly December evening, Cheyenne, Jimmie, and Emily gathered in their studio, which was glowing with twinkling Barbies and the scent of deviled eggs with dill relish in the air.
As it should be.
They were preparing for a special holiday episode of their podcast, but their minds were fixed on Against Us, their biggest project yet. Suddenly, there was a disgusting knock at the door. Jimmie, holding a mug of hot toddy, opened it to reveal a mysterious car wrapped in festive paper. Who could have said this? She wondered aloud. Emily, ever the skeptic, grabbed the busted package and said, "This smells like castles."
Oh.
Inside was a glittering rolling chair with a note that read,
As it
"To
should be.
succeed, you must complete a holiday mission. Save Christmas." Cheyenne gasped, "It's like the plot of Against Us, but with more horses." Their mission took them through a snow-covered forest, past 34 singing reindeer, and into Santa's Galindified workshop.
Oh.
There, they had to outwit a Marco Rubio by
We lost.
acting out a horror scene from their script. With Jimmie's quick thinking, Emily's bitch-ass monologue, and Cheyenne's expert use of a Santa sleigh, they saved the day.
Yeah, we did. Couldn't see it coming.
Ooh. When they returned to the studio, they found their stockings stuffed with deer, a glowing script revision, and a note from Santa himself. "You've proven that the magic of storytelling can save even the most beautiful of days. Merry Christmas and good luck with Against Us."
Good luck. Not some money.
Nah, Santa can't be giving us that. He gives us his wishes.
No. Yeah,
Ugh.
and a little Christmas magic. He revised our script.
He
so-
did.
Mm.
Honestly, thanks. That's a lot
And
of work.
Put deer in our stocking.
Mm.
A little gross.
Dear urine.
Ooh.
Mm.
Hey,
The
plug.
synchronicities are happening.
It is happening.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
pretty funny.
I love it. A rolling chair. Rolling chairs would save Christmas, by the way.
They can be used as a dolly.
True.
Yeah.
And I would love to see a Galindified Santa workshop. That
Me
sounds
too.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. With
Me too.
twinkling Barbies.
Yes.
And I would love for all of us to take down Marco Rubio with a bitch ass monologue, a sled. And what did I have? My thought, my wit.
They're hotty toddy.
You had quick
Critical
thinking.
thinking. Quick thinking.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. We're going
Yes.
to dominate.
Pretty incredible. Time for the outro. Okay. I'm going to switch the order of these, if you don't mind.
No, switch.
Okay. What's the most memorable Christmas gift you've ever received?
I know mine, if
Go
y'all
ahead.
don't.
What's yours?
It was my first Christmas in Huntsville, and I got a wooden play kitchen. And that was my prized possession throughout my whole existence. And I turned it into a restaurant called Little E's Kitchen.
Oh,
I love that.
And then my mom gave it away.
rude.
I know. I was 15 to be fair, but it was sad.
Oh, yeah, you probably shouldn't be.
I just
playing with
liked
it
looking
anymore.
at it. I wasn't even. Its presence gave me peace, and then it was gone.
I'm sorry. If it were talking childhood, I mean, it's my camera. My first camera that was just
Oh.
mine. The little pink camera.
The Barbie cam?
It wasn't a Barbie cam, but it was pink.
Honestly, the thing I got the most excited for of all of my Christmas gifts, I still remember being so excited, was busting into the living room, weighing and assessing all the presents because I wanted one gift, and it was Sims 2 PC version. And I remember when I got that gift, I did not leave the computer for like a month. I was obsessed with Sims. And then I got all the expansion packs. Yeah, I literally have never been more excited for a gift. Sims 2. Yeah.
It's powerful. Also, yeah, I can say this on the podcast. Have you gotten your Christmas gift from Scott yet?
Yes.
He's giving me mine on Thursday.
Oh, I saw Emily's.
Okay. Did yours have a note? I kind of want to read the note because...
Read the note, please.
Hold on. It's like right here. I don't want to butcher it. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say what it is in case Emily gets the same thing.
No, Emily's not going to get the same thing.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, and I know what you got because he asked me if you would have liked it.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a Sofia Coppola archive book. It's like incredible. Let me grab it. I can show you. I have it in the wrapping still because we're about to move and I don't want it to get messed up.
Yeah.
She's thick. I can't wait to actually open it, but I really don't want it to get messed up. So it's in the wrapping. I'll just hold this here. But the note says, and this is like, I told him, I was like, this is one of the most meaningful. It's just, he's so thoughtful.
He's very thoughtful.
But the note says, from one woman who stands as a titan in the field to the one who was up next. Yeah.
I love him.
It's like, he's just so thoughtful.
He's so thoughtful. Oh my god. I love him.
Yeah. Pretty powerful affirmation.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott.
He's like such a homie, a loyal homie.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we make it, Scott's right behind us.
Every premiere, he gets to come.
Every premiere, Oscar date.
We're taking him to the Oscars.
No, literally. No, actually. Yeah, he's incredible.
In this industry, and when you're going after this stuff, like, so many people just think you're out of your mind, or like, they're either like, who do you think you are, or thinking you could do that, or they're just like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, or get a real job, etc.
Get a real job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the people who are like Scott, who see your potential and see the work you put in and all of that, it truly means a lot.
Yes, it does. Those are the people that you lean on when you're like, what am I doing with my life? This is never going to work out. And they're like, no, just like keep moving, keep taking steps.
Yeah. Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Stand up for Scott.
Yes. I'm holding too much. I couldn't get my hands up. Okay. Any other gifts we want to talk about?
Mm-mm.
What's your number one piece of advice for anyone wanting to make their first indie film or creative project in the new year? I have practical advice, and then I have just general advice.
Okay.
My practical advice, I've probably said this a million times on this podcast, over-prepare.
Yep.
Think of every scenario that could happen on set or in post-production, pre-production, all of it, and plan ahead.
Yeah.
Feed your crew. Feed your cast. Plan every single shot. Schedule every single shot. Just over-plan and have it all there so that anyone could pick up the sheet and know what needs to be done. Does anyone else have practical advice?
I love that. I think another piece of advice is, as a creative, it's like so hard to follow through with your idea. And you're like, is this good enough? Like, maybe I'm going to do this. Maybe I'm going to follow the industry. Like, what's trending in the industry? And I just feel like you need to cut out all the noise. Because if this is a project you're like wanting to sink your teeth into, It needs to feel intrinsically like, this is what I want to put out in the world. This is what I feel in my bones. And that's how you are going to finish your thing. Because it's hard. Making a project and doing something is really hard. So it's like, have the idea, flesh it out, and complete it. Like, don't allow yourself to like get distracted. Oh, I need to do this. I need to jump on this trend. I need to this person's making a horror movie, and horror movies get a lot of money because the investors are wanting to invest in horror. Like, find the thing that you're good at and make it. And that's like your truth, and what like your artistry is going to shine in the project, and that's what's going to make it enjoyable for people to watch.
That's so true. And if you're not super passionate about your idea or your script, like, you're going to be miserable.
You're going to be miserable. And honestly, the audience will feel it. Like, you can feel that in a story. Feels stilted.
Yeah. Emily?
My advice would be to just start and don't wait until everything's perfect for it, because that perfect moment in art will never come. Yeah. Because there's literally no such thing as perfection, and everything will not be perfectly lined up for your first film, and you probably won't have all the money in the world you need to do it, but you shouldn't let that stop you from doing your first thing and getting started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That kind of ties into my more general advice. It's easier said than done. It's just, you will figure it out. You will. There's so many things, and like, when you read about filmmaking and you're learning about it, it just seems like there's so many different layers and things you need to do, and you have to register your script here, and you have to make sure this is not copywritten, and you have to register with SAG, like, so many different things that are intimidating, but you'll figure it out.
Yep.
You will.
Yeah.
There were so many times on specifically Thanks for Coming where,
oh my God, yeah,
Jimmie and I were like, yep. No, no. Like, no. Speechless, especially when it comes to the budget.
Yeah.
And we were the two producers on that one, and it was our job to problem solve and figure it out.
Mm-hmm. And we did. I truly felt like I went to film school making that movie. I learned so much, like, in development and in post, just from Thanks for Coming alone. And yeah, it's just by fumbling upward and knowing that you're gonna, if it's a project you care about and want to invest in, you're gonna figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're gonna figure it out for yourself, for the people that have signed on because they love and care about you, for the creators that you feel inspired by that have chosen to collaborate with you. Like, it's not just about you once you put it in development and you're moving the project. You're like doing this for other people as well. So yeah, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah. Not only for your crew, but whatever your larger mission is with your project and the people that it'll touch and impact. I mean, when you're a small production company like we are, I mean, and even on a larger scale, it happens as well, but we spend, 75% of our time problem solving, probably.
Oh, 90. Literally.
Just so figuring shit out.
Yeah. Like, I still remember just, like, texting each other, like, I don't know. Like, I will figure. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. And then, like, on Thanks for Coming specifically, we had an actor drop out 2 weeks before the shoot. We all three of us just hopped on a FaceTime call and we're like, we gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
And we did.
And we did. And this is like another thing. What's meant for the project is, like, through hardship, through figuring it out a week and a half, 2 weeks before the filming, like, the person that we signed on was an even better choice that we just hadn't thought of. Mm-hmm. And it's because we didn't allow it to stop us in our tracks and stop the project. We just found another route, and it was a better route.
Yeah.
For Thanks for Coming. Yeah. I think another really good piece of advice is to find your filmmakers that inspire you, and make you want to make and create and read their story, because it's probably going to be very similar to every other filmmaker. And it allows you to put them off of this like pedestal that you've creatively put them on. And it's like, what were the practical steps that they took? And how can I emulate that? How can I do what they did? And yeah, and like most of the time when you're reading their story, it took them a very long time. They came from backgrounds that weren't conducive to becoming a filmmaker, and they chose to follow that career anyway. And it's just like really encouraging to see somebody that you look up to have like a similar life path to you, and they made it. So I think following the people that inspire you to create and like seeing what their path is.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Anything else?
I want to say 2025 is going to be huge for content creators. So much of Hollywood is at a standstill because of the strikes, because of COVID, because of the election. And it's just like more people are watching YouTube and scrolling on TikTok than they are logging on to Netflix or going to Hulu. I'm not saying that those forms of entertainment are going to die out. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the box, like the barriers of entry for entertaining others and creating content is massive. It's bigger than it's ever been, ever, which is incredible for us because it allows you to make and create and have other people see it. Whereas before there was so much red tape to make something. So it's like, this is the perfect time to make the thing. And if you don't get into a film festival, if you don't whatever, that's okay. Put it on YouTube. Put it on TikTok.
You'll find your audience.
You'll find your audience. And then you'll do it again. And it's just like, there's so many ways to promote and to show people your art and to find, like, to build that audience, build the collaborators that, you know, you could meet on. You just have no idea. And it's like, this is the year, I mean, 2025 and beyond. I don't think it's even just, but like this, everything is changing and you should take advantage. Indie filmmakers should be taking advantage of that. I mean, even when you go to the theater, half the shit I've seen this year is indie film, like in the theater. So it's just, this should be really encouraging for people that are filmmakers.
Yeah. Indie film is on the come up. There are only so few Wickeds and Gladiators. You know, we get like a couple giant blockbusters every year. And that's, in 2023, it was Barbie and Oppenheimer. Like, make your thing.
Make your thing. And a lot of the box office hits are not doing as well as, like, Joker, the second Joker, like, did not do as well as like a lot of the indie films, and they thought it was going to be just like blockbuster success, and it's just yeah, people are craving something more and want to hear a story that they haven't heard before. Yes. And that's people like you guys, you know. So yeah,
yes,
that's it.
Love all of that. We're going to talk about this more in our first episode of 2025, but
buddy.
Gosh, just so much to look forward to.
I'm so excited.
So much work to be done.
So much work to be done, but I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, and this is... Sorry, go ahead.
I think 2025, I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic, like, I genuinely think 2025 is, like, going to change the course of our lives. I just feel really confident in...
I got chills.
Where we're going. Yeah,
me too. This is our last new episode of 2024.
Yeah, buddy.
We're
going on a break, and we're spending time with our family, and we're gonna. Yeah.
I am editing something special.
She is.
Once I'm done with Art of a Lie, because I really need to get that done first. But it'll be out before the end of the year. Just a little something. But I just want to say thank you so much for all of you for coming on this journey with us this year. We're new to podcasting. We're 6 months in. And we really appreciate all the feedback and all the support you've given us, because we've been wanting to do this for so long. And it, like Jimmie said earlier, having this diary of our lives is really, really cool. And we love sharing that with you all.
Yeah. I am also very thankful and grateful for the viewerships, for the engagements, for the comments, for, everyone like watching or listening to an episode and then reaching out and then giving us like your sentiment. Like we live for that. We love to hear that. And yeah, this is like an external place for us to talk about our lives and what we're doing with HAG as we're growing. And just 6-7 months ago, we were listening to what we were like, where we were at. And it's just like, oh, we've had so much growth. And it's really cool to see that, it's not like I journal in my room, but it's not usually about this. So it's just, I'm really grateful. Yeah, for everything.
You want to say anything, Emily?
It's been a chaotic, fun year. We did it. It's over. Yay.
You all, I don't want to have to cut. I have started not cutting out curse words because we don't say anything that egregious.
No, we don't.
So I'll just say it. You all fucking did it. You should be so proud of yourselves. Seriously.
Okay.
You moved across the country, started over, have built so much already, and you haven't even been there a full year.
Thank you.
It's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. And guess what? You're next.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I'm just proud of myself for surviving this year.
Dude, as you fucking should be. Yeah. As you fucking should be. We all should be proud of ourselves. Like this, we've all done big things this year. Personally, professionally. Yeah.
And we're still just getting started.
We're just getting started, people.
I've been saying that since we wrapped Thanks for Coming, and here I am 2 years later, still saying it because it's still true.
And I just want to say, the 18th is when we wrapped Thanks for Coming 2 years ago.
And that's today.
Yeah, today. So.
And you all live in Los Angeles. I'm about to move to New York.
I know.
I've booked stuff. You have a giant manager, like Emily's booking. She's producing commercials. Everyone's doing so much, and I'm just so proud of all of us.
Same.
We're kicking ass.
We're kicking ass.
In 2025,
I almost said
watch out for us.
Yeah. I almost said we'd be eating ass, but as soon as that came out of my mouth, I was like, wait, that's inappropriate. But I was like kicking and then like eating, and then I was like, oh wait, that's really inappropriate. It just came out.
Anyway.
Merry
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Boxing Day. Happy New Year. And anything else I missed. Happy birthday to anyone. And
literally.
Thank you for watching. We hope you have an excellent rest of your 2024.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Let's go.